told you that the biggest difference between a millionaire and a broke person isn't money. It's literally how their brain is wired. And the scary part? You can actually rewire yours. Most people think wealth is about luck, connections, or inheritance. But neuroscience says something completely different. Here's exactly how millionaires think and how you can start thinking the same way. Most people wake up, check their phone, scroll social media for 45 minutes before they have even brushed their teeth, and spend their entire day reacting to life. Someone texts them, they react. A notification pops up, they react. A sale starts, they react. Millionaires do the exact opposite. They design their day before the world gets a chance to hijack it. That's not motivation. That's not hustle culture. That's neuroscience. Specifically, it's about who controls your dopamine. And right now, for most people, it's social media. The millionaire brain is trained to say no to small pleasures for big rewards later. There's a famous experiment called the Stanford Marshmallow Test. Kids were given one marshmallow and told, wait 15 minutes without eating it, and you'll get two. The kids who waited, they grew up to have higher incomes, better health, and stronger relationships. Studies suggest that people who can delay gratification tend to perform better financially over time. Why? Because every financial decision is basically a marshmallow test. A new iPhone or an investment account, Friday night entertainment, or Sunday morning skill building. Here's a practical tip. Every time you want to buy something impulsively, wait 48 hours, write it down, set a reminder. If after 48 hours you still want it and it makes financial sense, buy it guilt-free. But most of the time, you'll barely remember why you wanted it in the first place. Now, this one is the most dangerous because it's invisible. The scarcity mindset says there's not enough for everyone. If he wins, I lose. That job is too competitive. That market is already saturated. The millionaire mindset says there's always a way to create more value. New opportunities are created every day. If someone else can do it, maybe I can too. This isn't blind optimism. It's pattern recognition. Jeff Bezos didn't see a retail market that was too crowded. He saw a world that hadn't moved online yet. Every successful entrepreneur found an opportunity that other people were too afraid to pursue. So here's the shift. Next time you feel jealous of someone's success, pause. Instead of asking, why not me? Ask, what did they see that I haven't seen yet? That single question rewires your brain from competition to observation, from envy to education. Warren Buffett is famous for spending hours every day reading. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science by studying books and technical material. Bill Gates takes think weeks, periods of isolation dedicated entirely to reading and thinking. These aren't quirky habits. They're strategic advantages. The millionaire brain treats knowledge like compound interest. $10 invested today doesn't seem like much, but $10 compounding for decades can become something significant. Knowledge works the same way. 30 minutes of reading every morning feels insignificant on day one. By the end of the year, you consume the equivalent of dozens of valuable lessons. In 5 years, you may know more about your field than most people around you. And here's the key. Don't read just to finish books. Read to find one idea that changes how you act. One powerful idea applied is worth more than 10 books forgotten. Here's something nobody talks about. The millionaire brain isn't necessarily smarter or more disciplined. It's better at designing environments. Jim Rohn once said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But it goes deeper than that. You are also the average of the content you consume, the conversations you have, and the environments you spend time in. If your world is filled with people complaining, content that triggers fear and comparison, and conversations focused on celebrity gossip, your brain begins to normalize scarcity. But if you intentionally shape your environment, follow builders and creators, spend time with ambitious people, and remove unnecessary spending triggers, your brain starts to normalize growth. So here's a challenge. Audit your phone right now. Look at the 5 accounts you engage with the most. Are they helping you grow or keeping you exactly where you are? Now for the 7-day challenge. And I want you to actually do this, not just nod and scroll past. For the next 7 days before you spend any money at all, ask yourself one question. Is this an asset or a liability? An asset helps you build skills, increase value, or create future opportunities. A liability gives you a short burst of satisfaction and then disappears. That's it. You don't need to stop spending. You don't need to become a minimalist monk. Just ask the question, because awareness is the first step to rewiring your behavior. And that one simple question, repeated consistently, can start changing your financial identity faster than you think. If this changed the way you think, subscribe to Void Theory. Every week,